the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration continues, and we've got a great one for you. Between the visiting team and these guys defending their home turf. Along the away sideline, get a look at their head coach. These guys looking for a repeat of last week's win here. And on the home sideline, here is their head coach. For guys, you can hear it. They've got the crowd at their backs. Things only going to get louder once this game gets underway. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you. Hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And here we go on EA Sports. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite at the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
Second and 3 now.
At the 34-yard line.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to the well again. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Break the huddle. It's second down now.
Brings up second and 11 at the 42-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
He's got it in the red zone. And he is in. Touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Visitors, nothing.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Jukes away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. And they'll be let out by their third-year signal caller.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up second and 7.
Working now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Without sets, this is 3rd and 5.
And it's third down.
Back to throw. Making the call himself. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
That's good for a first down. A gain of 9 yards. And a first down.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Finds a little room there, gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back-to-back carries here. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran it their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes on that one, Kate. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
First down, play action. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Continuing to move past the 45. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Throwing now on first down. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. They are throwing it again. Dumps it off to his running back. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll try to do it himself. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
And less than a yard.
Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they come away with some points on that series.
My life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs, and he just got it done.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Visitors headed back out on offense as we get a look at their receiver. And he's been having such a great season in this offense. You can see actually top 5 in the league in receiving touchdowns so far. On first down, they'll run. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Avoid some trouble there. Escapes the pocket. He's going for it himself. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
First down. A gain of 26 yards.
Thrown back, gets the handoff. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And he's going to bring this down to their 35. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
A gain of 21 yards. Result is a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll run here on first down. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner, down inside the 30.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. They give it to him again. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. It's a 10-0 ball game. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Time to begin the second quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Intercepted in the end zone.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away, that is a gold star effort by the defense.
The offense headed back to the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Another carry for him. Just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. Escapes a defender. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Run here from the gun. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
The give here on second. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he'll try to hit this one well. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Now this offense ready to head back out. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Brought in left side by Jones. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. At the 21.
They'll go play action. Hits him on the out route. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line.
A gain of 12. And a first down.
Dive play straight ahead. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that.
Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Well into this 1st half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
We dodge the tackle. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The home team's ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Starting this drive with a design run. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
2nd down pass play coming. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th. Down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And hey, we see a lot of the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Their offense ready to take the field now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd and long, they're gonna throw. He's got Jones for the completion. Now here he goes. Run down, and at the end he loses the football. It's knocked free. Scooped up by the defense. And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession. Oh man, what a big play. That is exactly how until the end.
Yeah, one of those rare plays where we can give a little hand to both sides. Executed perfectly offensively, beautiful yards after catch. But what about the effort to chase him down the field and surprise him and ultimately knock that ball free?
That outruns their offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays there. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Running for the marker on second. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Goal to go, they're passing. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. Takes the handoff, now to throw. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Stopped at the line on 2nd. Need to fight forward 2 more yards here on 3rd and goal. He'll work against the blitz. And the catch is made for the touchdown. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8. Jukes away from 1. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing from the gun. Finds him on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for a 1st down.
39-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
Back at the 47-yard line.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Looking to throw here. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Third down and 18.
Now looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
To number 33.
So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
This is why those kickers are down there before the game, trying those kicks in midfield. Kind of like Hooper shooting that half-court shot before half, because they believe, kickers do, that they're going to get an opportunity to be a difference maker. With that long kick, he certainly was.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. He'll throw it. Has the connection to Jones. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Here comes the final play of our first half. He's back to throw. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando's.
Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the 3rd quarter. The ball is teed up, and we're off in quarter number 3. This is Allen to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. This offense ended back to the field, led by their receiver. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season. No, sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total. There's a dive up the middle. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the 2nd half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Dropping back to throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it looks like the offense recovered. They did. Close stuff there. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Another drive coming up for this offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Back to throw on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun here. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down
To the air on 3rd and long. Caught quickly on the slant. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Right up the gut. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
17 yards. And the 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
from the red zone on first. Fights off the pressure. And they take this in for the score. These guys push their lead further to start the half.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Offense is not going anywhere. They want two more.
The offense will line up for a two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's into the end zone for two. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
Makes the score. Our home team 21. Visitors 7.
And armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for two.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a two-point conversion.
Offense to the line. Here we go. They put a receiver in motion right. Hand off to the back. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Takes the second down snap. Has him on the quick hitter. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be third down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
It's a gain of 6.
Man in motion, out of the slot. The handoff on third and short. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Pulled in at the 20. Escapes the defender. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. This offense getting all set for this series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Throw left side, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
To number 33. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Hand off on second and short. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 2-yard pickup. Brings up
Third and a lone yard coming up. He's going to keep this one. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. We've set it down from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They go play action on first down. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Setting him on the dime. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
Number 33. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it third.
They'll throw third and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
Intended for number 89.
So out now comes the punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
They'll take over.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts.
7-yard line.
And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. Now come out throwing. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 at the 31.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds his man over the middle. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They are throwing it again.
44-yard line.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
It's a gain of 6.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. He keeps it himself. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
First down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
Here's the throw. Short pass brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Complete to number 2.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches. At
The give to the fullback. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
down. A gain of 12. Result is a first down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Intended for
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Blown back, gets the handoff. Gain of about 8 here, nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
So we're through 3 here. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Thought that this might be 4-down territory for him here, Brock, but they are lining up for a field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get him back to 11.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now outruns their offense to take over. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Giving him about 3 on that 1st down carry. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They're going to try and throw it here. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
At the 39-yard line.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
They'll run here on first down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's
Offense to the line,
2.
second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
They're throwing it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And how about this, Bronk? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's low and bounces short of his man. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
He's going to throw it. Dumped off to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw now. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still first down.
So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
And he hits the opening for about 9 yards, but still 3rd down coming up.
At the 23-yard line. A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 11.
Air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
He dodged the tackle. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here comes their offense out again. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First play is a design run. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
This one's to Schultz, out right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They're going play action. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for a first down.
Going from the gun here. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And it's picked up by the defense. And they finish the return to the end zone. Touchdown! These guys making a 3-score game in the fourth. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at him. I love the joy. The unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
That one right down the middle. And his guys stretch their lead to 21.
Visitors 10.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Fields this one at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. The offense getting set to go. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Another try from the 25. It's second and 10.
It's now second and 10 at the 25.
Pass play now. Finds the football outside. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
Third down from the gun. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Trying to push this past the marker. And this one will not work out for him. He's stacked up behind the line and is going to head off after a turnover on downs.
Result of the play.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Now this offense getting set to work here. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, they'll run. Shoves him off. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Back to the well again. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run. Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
On the pickup. It's second and inches.
They give it to him again. And he's in for the touchdown. These guys keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys grow their lead yet again. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This is Allen to return. Jukes away from one. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. First and 10, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Read option on first down. He's going to keep it. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Throw here on first. He's calling his own number again. And he's down to almost... Oh, no. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. Gain of 15 there. And they're going to have a first down now. Back to throw. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Throwing from the gun. He's got a man left, and it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Dive play straight ahead. Escapes a defender, and he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is fourth down. Desperation time here. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. He's at midfield. 30. The 10. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick six.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get two, it's almost a certainty.
They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys continue piling on to this lead.
Team 45, visitors 10.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. All set to go now from the 35. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Recovered by the defense. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. This celebration begins for our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.